Finally, we'll land to the conclusion section. Here, we conclude by articulating the broader significance of the research. A strong conclusion is not a copy and paste of the abstract, nor it's a simple list of experimental results. It must provide a clear justification for how this work advanced the field, an explicit indicator of its impact to assist reviewers in their assessment. So it has to be clear justification, put in mind to help reviewer to judge the impact, but at the same time, we should suggest future direction of your work, pointing toward experiments that build upon these findings. This section is our opportunity to step back from the technical details and to leave the reader with a clear understanding of our contribution and vision for where the field should proceed next. Remember, your conclusion is not copy and paste from abstract. Abstract was a hook and motivation for people to read, but your conclusion, it clear justification why your work is important, help the reviewer to judge the impact by showing the impact of your work, and suggest something for the future. With this, we end up our paper. So if I'm taking here, you will find the paper starting with the title, abstract, introduction, results and discussion. Some journal like JAX will get methods before. And once we finish the results and discussion, we'll end up with a conclusion. And this conclusion is different from what we have done in the abstract. And then there is something supporting information. Remember, in the beginning of my discussion, I told you that certain journals, they have a specific number of length of words, 3,000 words, 5,000 words. Supporting information is another document where you add more details or more results. There was no place for them. And then some journals, they would ask about the conflict of interest, data availability, and references. When we go for JAX here, you will find similar sections. Supporting information, where you can find PDF. This PDF, for example, that here, to add more data that you couldn't include or not important data, supporting but showing the more, adding more interpretation. This is what we call supporting information. And then you have to acknowledge the fundings and references that you have cited in your work. With this, I hope that you understood the IMRAD method, the types of papers, and you achieved the objectives and answered the question that I asked you to ask yourself in the beginning. Please bring the piece of paper that you answered before and look at your answer and compare them to what you have seen here. And thank you so much. This was Yasser Hassan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.